You can move it. Move it. Go ahead. I just sent you the link.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will take it away to get this game going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8
Say it
is a
again.
different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
What the fuck? All right.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Oh no.
It's an out route.
All right,
Catch
bro.
made.
You gotta come
Tackle
better
made
than
for a
that.
solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off.
Oh, sir.
Interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Sometimes
Do
that
me a big,
primetime
Chris.
game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this
I
noise here. This is gonna be tough
my
for the
quarterback's
defense.
first name is Santiago, so I changed his last name to
He's got the first and
Guatemala.
2 going. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
We go with a direct snap. And that's a
Come on, that's a touchdown, man.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop.
Oh my God.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Gators.
And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return.
Let's do it again.
And the
Nice.
offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick.
All right.
First down, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Come on, you gotta catch
Under
that.
heavy pressure, just got it away.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout.
Thank you.
Oh, it's picked off.
No, sir. Another one, Chris.
Brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make
Another
big
pick.
plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Oh yeah, Guatemala a little slow here.
What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across
Touchdown, Gators.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return.
Ooh, there we go. You got the blocking on that one. Come on, catch him, catch him. There we go.
A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Close to the tight end. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is
He's kicking a field goal, Chris.
He didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some
And he made
points
it.
on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
That one straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick.
Nah, they got a he could have went for that one, but they have a 4th down rule in this league.
And it comes out of the 25.
Yeah, but he could have went for that one though, but it was like 4th and 8 or something like that.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance.
What we still in the same house?
Anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23.
Come on, bro.
Here comes a handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they get to completion. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for
All
a
right.
second down play.
All right. Go check this one out on
And here's a
YouTube.
handoff. Try to run it up the middle,
All
but
right.
get nothing.
Later.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Gators moving quickly down the field here. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. The Gators will send the punt team on the field. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a man. And the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Makes the catch in space. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looks right for a quick completion. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. This is the 6th play on the drive. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He missed it. Off target that time. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Barnes. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff the shotgun. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Haynes.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
The extra point is good. They draw within 14-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start on the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down. Here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's reeled in. It's Barnes. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line.
And he doesn't feel it cleanly. The ball is loose. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. One more play before they head to the locker room. And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. second half, they keep it on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. No stopping him.
Touchdown, Gators.
This guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll try the right here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Here's the second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That ball is incomplete, and it... a deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, not being accurate, the line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Send the back in motion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught quickly. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw. The catch is made. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's swarmed by the defense. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. They stop short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Now it's second down here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass is...
No, sir.
Could take it all the way. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter
man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Working clock with the ground game. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Give it to the big fullback here. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his target, and it's complete. We bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. How they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators expect to run the clock out here in the final minute and secure the W. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Oh, man, this is the kind of mistake people can lose their jobs over. You just can't throw a pick with a 1-score lead in under 2 minutes to go.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down. Looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Maybe the last shot here. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.